a blue moon, an additional full moon appearing in a subdivision of a year, graces our skies. It's a rare and stunning celestial event. Many people will say this phenomenon has an impact on people's nervous system, causing them to lose control. There is a legend that said werewolves will appear on the blue moon. Human on Mars. SpaceX aims to land humans on Mars by 2024, marking a new era of space exploration. Halley's Comet returns. Halley's Comet, visible every 75 years, will next be seen in 2061. A celestial spectacle not to be missed. San Andreas Fault earthquake. The San Andreas Fault is the most famous fault in the world. Its notoriety comes partly from the disastrous 1906 San Francisco earthquake, but rather more importantly because it passes through California, a highly populated state that is frequently in the news. This event may happen again in the future. All ice on Earth melts. Global warming could lead to the melting of all ice on Earth, drastically altering our planet. Supergiant star explodes. If you're a Scorpio, this is for you. Antares, also known as Alpha Scorpii, is a prominent red supergiant star in the Scorpius constellation, visible from the northern hemisphere's southern night sky. Eventually, Antares will explode in a spectacular supernova, creating heavier elements like gold, silver, and uranium in the process. Earth's axial tilt flips Earth spins at an angle of around 23.5 degrees. If that axial tilt were to change enough to spin sideways on its axis, whole portions of the planet could be plunged into darkness or thrown into direct sunlight for months at a time. The next ice age is expected to peak in 80,000 years, though its start remains uncertain. Yellowstone volcano erupts. Yellowstone's volcano erupts approximately every 725,000 years, with the next eruption anticipated in about 100,000 years. New island formation. A new island will form in the Hawaiian chain as the youngest volcano rises from the ocean. Apollo footprints fade. Apollo astronauts' footprints on the moon will eventually fade, even in the vacuum of space. With no wind or fluid disturbances, only space debris or micrometeor impacts can alter them. Although nothing lasts forever, these footprints will endure longer than any earthly monuments, gradually erasing over an incredibly long period. Moon collides with Mars. Mars' moon Phobos is gradually approaching the planet at a rate of 6 feet, 1.8 meters every 100 years. In about 50 million years, Phobos will either crash into Mars or break apart, forming a ring around the planet. This collision course signifies a dramatic future event for Mars. Supermassive asteroid hits Earth. Within the next 100 million years, a supermassive asteroid is expected to hit Earth. Solar system completes orbit. The solar system completes an orbit around the Milky Way, known as a galactic or cosmic year, approximately every 225 million Earth years. This period marks the time it takes for the Sun to make a full revolution around the center of our galaxy. New supercontinent. In about 250 million years, Earth's continents will merge into a new supercontinent, similar to ancient Pangaea. Scientists predict this colossal landmass will form when Africa, the Americas, and Eurasia collide, creating a supercontinent rivaling Pangaea in size. Saturn's rings disappear. Saturn's rings might vanish in 300 million years due to ring rain, where water flows into the planet. This process, as noted by NASA's James O'Donoghue, releases enough water to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool every half hour, gradually depleting the iconic rings. Earth becomes uninhabitable. Rising water vapor levels will eventually render Earth uninhabitable due to a positive feedback loop. As water evaporates, it emits heat back to Earth's surface, increasing temperatures. This warming causes more water vapor to enter the atmosphere, further raising temperatures and accelerating the cycle. Close gamma ray burst. A nearby gamma ray burst, GRB, could cause mass extinction on Earth by unleashing a wave of cosmic gamma rays, igniting the atmosphere and sterilizing half the planet. Objects outside the beam path remain unaffected, but those in it face devastation. Evidence suggests a GRB 450 million years ago may have caused a mass extinction. Last total solar eclipse ever. The last total solar eclipse will occur in about 600 million years due to the moon's gradual drift away from Earth. Plant life dies. All plant life on Earth will die as temperatures continue to rise. End of Earth's magnetic field. The Earth's magnetic field will fade as our planet's rotation slows down. Neptune develops rings. Neptune's largest moon, Triton, will eventually fall into the planet, forming a ring system. Uniquely, Triton orbits in the opposite direction of Neptune's rotation, making it the only large moon in our solar system with such a retrograde orbit. Milkdromeda, our Milky Way galaxy with the neighboring Andromeda galaxy, are set to collide, forming Milkdromeda. NASA astronomers predict this significant cosmic event will occur in about 4 billion years. During the encounter, the Milky Way will undergo a major transformation, and the Sun will likely be flung into a new region, though Earth and our solar system won't be destroyed. The Sun begins to die. In about 5 billion years, the Sun will deplete its hydrogen, transitioning into a red giant, signaling its demise. As a red giant, it will expand enormously, engulfing the inner planets, including Earth. This transformation marks the final stage in the Sun's life cycle, with profound implications for our solar system. Saturn's moon develops life. Titan, Saturn's moon, might develop life as the Sun's expansion warms its surface. Simulations suggest it might sustain liquid water ammonia oceans for hundreds of millions of years, potentially resembling early Earth. These conditions offer tantalizing prospects for the emergence and evolution of life on this distant moon. The Sun becomes a white dwarf. After its explosion, the Sun will eventually become a white dwarf, cooling down rapidly. The Big Rip. According to the Big Rip hypothesis, the universe's expansion could lead to its eventual tearing apart. If dark energy remains constant, space will expand endlessly, causing stars to fade and go cold in what's termed heat death. Alternatively, if dark energy accelerates expansion, the universe itself will eventually rupture in the Big Rip. Galaxies become invisible. Galaxies will move beyond our cosmic horizon, becoming invisible as the universe expands. One large galaxy. The local group of galaxies will merge into a single massive galaxy. The local group, comprising 3 major galaxies, Andromeda, Milky Way, and Triangulum, along with numerous dwarf galaxies, is evolving. Speculation exists that the large spirals, Andromeda and the Milky Way, may collide, forming a massive elliptical galaxy. End of star formation, galaxies will cease forming stars once they deplete their reservoirs of gas clouds. These clouds, known as molecular clouds, serve as the birthplaces of stars, where gravity triggers the formation process. As these clouds are exhausted, the universe will gradually witness the decline of new star formation. The Big Crunch. The Big Crunch hypothesis postulates the universe's collapse in on itself, a hypothetical scenario for its ultimate fate. In this concept, the universe's expansion reverses, leading to a recollapse where the cosmic scale factor dwindles to 0. This event could precede a reformation initiated by another Big Bang. Proxima Centuri dies out. Proxima Centauri, the closest star to the Sun, will eventually burn out. All stars in the universe die. All stars in the universe will eventually exhaust their fuel and die out. Collisions between brown dwarfs. Occasional collisions between brown dwarfs can lead to the formation of new red dwarfs. Brown dwarfs, falling between gas giants and main sequence stars in mass, undergo fusion when colliding head-on. The merged product surpasses the hydrogen-burning threshold, igniting as a red dwarf, expanding our understanding of stellar evolution. Planets detach from stars. Planets, both within our solar system and beyond, will eventually disengage from their parent stars. Those planets without stellar orbits, known as rogue planets, roam freely throughout the galaxy, adrift in interstellar space. Recent research indicates a prevalence of these unbound planets, outnumbering those tethered to stars, expanding our understanding of planetary dynamics. Dead stars ejected from galaxies and again. Similar to planets, dead stars also separate from their host galaxies. Their lifespan hinges on the availability of hydrogen for fusion. When exhausted, they transform into white dwarfs, neutron stars, or black holes, contingent upon their mass and size, illustrating the varied outcomes of stellar evolution. Earth finally dies. If not consumed by the Sun, Earth's orbit will eventually decay, leading to its demise. Black hole era. The universe will enter the black hole era, dominated by black holes, the dark era. Finally, the universe will become a void as the last black holes evaporate, entering the dark era. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel.